it should be 5 p.m. So with that change, can I get a motion to accept?
Motion.
Melissa accepts. Second.
I'll second.
George seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. So we have no, are there any statements from the public?
Yes, I'd like to say something, please. I'm pretty comfortable sitting here, and you can hear me, I'm sure. This school board seems to be getting a lot of attention, a lot of people interested in what's going on in the community over the last several months. And, you know, it's just like this meeting tonight, I understand it's the reason it was called is to hire an attorney. Okay, you have a meeting coming up Monday, a regular meeting. Why would we want to have this meeting at an odd time, odd day? Doesn't make sense. But transparency is being open and upfront, okay? Transparency is access with proper disclosure of information. Transparency is openness so others can see and hear what's going on. Transparency is not withholding relevant information. This is all about transparency. Transparency is to communicate clearly and being honest. And there's a lot of attention coming to this school board that this stuff's not happening. You're not being transparent. You're going behind people's back. You're having meetings and discussions outside of the public meetings. As a school board member, you are to service the community, not select individuals with vendettas. One person is not a school board. It takes all 5 members to make up a school board. To be making decisions outside of a public meeting is unethical. We have a superintendent. We have a superintendent within our school corporation who is well qualified, educated, and from this area. He becomes well recommended, and the majority of the people in the community is for Dr. Rutherford. There's a few here that's trying to cover up a vendetta or cover up something else and get rid of him so they can do other things. Most of the South Spencer School Corporation graduates have to leave this community in order to get a decent job. Dr. Rutherford went to college, went away, got experience, worked at other school corporations, come back. He wants to live and work in his own community where he grew up at. That, you know, I'm a transplant, you might say. I come here 39 years ago. In order for me to visit my family, in order to visit my community I grew up in, I got to drive 200 miles. And we do that over the holidays. Family reunions, things like that. Dr. Rutherford is from this community. He wants to live here, work here. How would you guys like to be, how would you like to move 200 miles from here? All of you guys grew up here in this community and you want to stay here, just like Dr. Rutherford does. There's nobody out there no more qualified than what he is. You're having a meeting this evening to hire an attorney, the way I understand, okay, for the school corporation. It's your obligation to spend taxpayers' money as frugal as possible and hire the best, most qualified person. Understand you might be looking at a gentleman from Rockport who has an office in Rockport. He lives in Owensboro. His kids go to school in Owensboro, and he transports back and forth. He's not a Rockport resident. He's not the most qualified person who turned in an application to be your attorney. It's your obligation to hire someone that represents the people and represents the school board who has the most qualifications. If you continue to go the way you're going, you're going to need an attorney. You're going to need a good one. Because you're getting this school corporation in trouble. The way you manage your business, the way you conduct your meetings. Thank you for your time.
Superintendent's report?
Homecoming is tomorrow night. And then also we have a board meeting on Monday night.
And Jane, if you care, just go ahead and answer that question on why we're having a board meeting tonight instead of Monday night.
Because I want the attorney to be at Monday night's board meeting to be able to show them to the community who we hired, instead of waiting in a whole nother month.
Could we not have just communicated and said, hey, does everybody support the one that we want? And just put it on the first thing on the agenda and invited them up here right then and there? We did that
I
with.
guess we could have, I don't know. But, okay, anything else on superintendent's report?
That should do it.
Okay, administrator recommendations. Upon the recommendation of the superintendent, approved to contract with Zemer, Stamen, Weitzel, and Shoulders LLP to be the new school attorney. Can I get a motion?
I'll motion.
George will motion. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
I'd like
Chris
to give some
will
information, if
second.
that's okay, on the attorney, just so we know what, I mean, we can have some on the record on why we're hiring this firm, and I appreciate that. Sometimes they'll say ZSWS is Southern Indiana's premier educational law firm. For over 40 years, ZMWS has provided legal representation to multiple school corporations, academic institutions relating to students, faculty, staff, faculty matters, including the Evansville Vanderburg School Corporation, the Evansville Catholic Diocese School System, Oakland City University, Cannleton City Schools, and Washington Community School Corporation. And then effective January 1, they'll also represent Warwick County School Corporation. Zemer, Stamen, Weitzel, and Shoulders has represented local public schools for decades. They have considerable experience handling all legal needs of local schools, unmatched by any other law firm in Southern Indiana. As part of the ZSW team, Allison Breeden has advised and represented Evansville Vanderburg School Corporation, Warwick County School Corporation, and Washington Community School Corporation on various educational and employment law matters for over 20 years. Allison has advocated for schools and administrative proceedings pending with the Indiana Department of Education, the United States Office of Civil Rights, the United States Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, and state and federal courts. Allison routinely advises school clients on issues involving special education, Section 504 plans, student discipline, records requests, FERPA, administrative policies and procedures, employment matters, COVID-related issues, and other day-to-day operational matters. Allison has presented at several Indiana School Board Association seminars and recently presented at the Indiana Council of School Board Association Administration of Special Education on discipline of special education students and the use of seclusion and restraints. Allison is a member of the Indiana Council of School Attorneys and a National School Board Association Council of School Attorneys. Allison is approved panel counsel for Liberty Mutual Insurance. Also part of the ZSW team is Jean Blankton, has advised and represented public and private schools and colleges, including Evansville Vanderburg School Corporation, Oakland City University, and the Catholic Diocese of Evansville as employment, unemployment, contract, general litigation, workers' compensation, and constitutional matters for over 17 years. Jean has also conducted outside investigation, advised school boards about termination of administrators and teachers' contracts, and defended local schools in personal injury litigations by and through school insurers, including Liberty Mutual, for schools and counties surrounding Evansville. Their law firm takes a team approach to each legal issue and employs attorneys who focus upon a wide variety of areas affecting school corporations, including litigations and other disputes, real estate, construction projects, employment law, records requests, immigration, student discipline, bonds, and labor negotiations. So those would be some of the reasons why we think this person or this law firm would be a great representation for South Spencer School Corporation.
All right, so all in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion carries 5-0. Statements, concerns of the board?
The only statement I would like to make is I'm going to agree to disagree on the recommendation. I still think that we need to support our local business, the attorney that applied, that has a letter of interest for the position. But since, you know, the other board members wanted to do, select Zemer and Stamen and Wetzel, I'll agree to disagree and move forward with that.
Thank you.
Any others?
I do. I have a concern on, do we have an update regarding the survey, where we are on the survey, when the survey will be reported to the board, and when and how the survey will be communicated to the people who were involved in that survey? Do we have an update on that?
The number as of Monday, was it 4, was it 3 something? But I asked, and I think that the number's up to 471, I think. The survey will stay open until tomorrow. It will be live. And then the data, the results, I'm assuming we will get that information when we meet on February the 25th or the 24th, when we meet with them.
Any others? All right, so our next meeting date is the regular meeting on Monday at 6 p.m. here in the multi-purpose room at the high school. Time to adjourn 5:11. Can I get a motion?
I'll motion.
Is that George?
Yep.
George motions, a second?
I'll second.
Melissa seconds, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Meeting's adjourned.
Will the new attorney be present on Monday?
I will contact them first thing tomorrow. Yes.
Thank you.
You guys ever think about going by the rules, Robert's Rules of Order, of meeting? I mean, you're supposed to take a motion, accept a second, and then ask for discussion.